so the last 6 days really. It's been a whirlwind in a lot of ways. Just trying to get my feet underneath me a little bit and really understand the scope of the entire job. Heard from a ton of people, and really I'm down here right now because what I wanted to do, I obviously know all the owners, know all the drivers, don't know all the team managers necessarily. So a lot of why I'm down here right now is just really starting to rebuild those relationships that I've had for a long time, or certainly try and build ones that I don't have. So it's been trying to put all that together. And there's such a breadth of things from the IndyCar side of things, where the Speedway, you're focused on one big facility. It's got a lot of facility stuff that isn't necessarily IndyCar. So really trying to understand all of the things in front of us at IndyCar, and then begin to start thinking through how do we prioritize those, and obviously try and get ready for the first race here in about 11 days. Yeah, I've been pretty happy with the conversations, and the text messages on the day of the announcement were overwhelming, to be honest with you. People that were excited about that. I also understand why people have been asking me, okay, what's going on here? How are you gonna interact with us versus how Jay did? So we have to work through a lot of that. But for the most part, it's been a unanimous, positive conversation. Well, on the IMS side, we made some substantial changes there to help get me out of day-to-day. So everything isn't going to filter up to me. So what was 100% of my day, I think now becomes 30% of my day. And then I'm going to have to compartmentalize things in the way that I work. I'm going to have an office on the IndyCar side so that I can really get to know the staff better. I know most of them. Some of them I don't know as well. So I got to get to know them, understand what they're working on, what I can do to make their lives better as they execute their jobs. I've known Mark Sibila from before he even went to IndyCar. He went over to IndyCar with Jay, so I've known him from the commercial side, and he's been in the sport for an awful long time, so he comes with an awful lot of knowledge. It's actually Jay's shadow in a lot of ways, so I think that's helpful as we start thinking about those engines and cars as we go forward. I mean, my plan is to get my hands dirty. That's certainly what I've done at the Speedway. Even though I wear a tie when I'm there, I'm out working with everybody, and I think that's the only way this is going to work. And part of, I said at the beginning of this, I mean, part of what I'm doing here today is to get in, start understanding what some of the challenges are, what are some of the perceptions, what are some of the optics. Let's figure out how we start working through those, and it's just going to take being in the paddock and working with my hands dirty. So I'm really ready for that.